Hi everyone, Danny here today to talk to you about the book, The Charisma Myth. Don't let the title of this book fool you. When it uses myth in its title, it is not saying that charisma is a myth. The myth that it is referring to is the myth that charisma is something you're born with. It's something that you either have or you don't have. What this book purports is that charisma is a learned skill. We all have it. We just have to learn how to develop it and use it within us. The book starts off explaining what charisma is. And according to the book, charisma is the ability to give off presence, power, and warmth. And when the book says presence, what they mean is being present in the moment, present with the person that you're dealing with. So when you're talking to someone, they don't feel like your mind's off somewhere and they're unimportant. That makes a lot of sense. Power, the ability to affect the world around us. That makes a lot of sense. And warmth, caring enough that you will be willing to use that power to benefit this person. And she goes on to explain, what someone who has power without presence or power without warmth, how they come across, different things like that. Then you get into the second chapter. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Then you get into, then you get into the second chapter of the book. And the second chapter of the book is how to develop within yourself the mental state to where you're just automatically exuding presence, power, and warmth. In other words, it's not a bunch of cheap little tricks. Hey, if you want people to believe that you're actually present, if you want people to believe they're paying attention to you, this is what to do. She gives you mental exercises to bring you into the moment, to train yourself to be present. She gives you mental exercises so that you can feel powerful, so that you can feel warm and caring. You can bring out your warm, caring side. From there, she goes into a chapter about the things that will hinder your charisma, things you can do to hurt yourself, making yourself uncomfortable so that the people read that you are uncomfortable. She then goes into a chapter then comes a couple of different chapters that all deal with different tools you can use once you've got yourself into the mental state, different tools you can use to enhance your charisma, because it's a learned skill. And there are things that how you stand, your posture, your facial expression, how to listen charismatically, how to speak, how to make the people around you more comfortable. She goes from, the last chapter is a chapter warning of some of the things to expect from becoming more charismatic, because there can be some side effects that are negative from becoming more charismatic. You make the people around you more jealous, more envious of you and your success, and how to deal with that. The narrator does a great job with the book. Love the narrator. The information is easy to digest, easy to understand. It all makes perfect sense. It's not cheap, quick little fix kind of things. So it's stuff that you're going to have to be willing to practice, have to be willing to put into play on a very regular basis. For the book to be beneficial to you, charisma will be something that you will have to want to take seriously. It's not one of these, 32 different tricks to make people think you like them. And there are books like that out there. This is not like that at all. I've listened to it a couple of different times because it is very easy. There's so many different points and angles and things to learn. It's very easy, one, to forget. This is a long-term practice. If you want to become more charismatic, you're going to have to work at it, and you're going to have to work at it for the long term. So you're going to want to go back and refresh yourself. That's right, I'm forgetting to do that. I've slipped back into this old habit of doing things, and I want to get back out. And like any really good book, the more times that you listen to it, the more you will get out of it. Things will hit you differently. Things will pop out that you had glossed over before. There might have been a moment when your mind was wandering, and so you didn't pick up on what was being told to you. You listen to it again, your mind's not wandering at that moment, and so you pick up on what's being told to you. If you have any comments or feedback, please send it my way. I value the comments and the feedback. If you like my channel, please subscribe. And most of all, please have a very wonderful day. Thank you.